good afternoon. I'm on a selfie stick. It's so much easier, just saying. Welcome to my post-room tour. Still a little bit jiggly joggly, but you're going to have to bear with. Okay, so a few days ago, I showed you my craft room. So if you're a crafter, if you love craft room tours, you're in the right place. So I did a bit of reorganising and rejigging. I haven't changed anything behind me there. That is as is. I look a bit laggy. Am I laggy? Am I okay? I'm going to try and get used to this stick. Hi Nessa. Nice to see you. Okay. So I think, Ruth, were you talking about this door? My wall of fame? I'm okay, good. So if you send me a handmade card, then it goes up on the special door, and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to try and turn you around really slowly. A little bit laggy, yeah. I feel like it's going slow motion. I'm going to just quickly show you my door. Show you all the beautiful cards I've received. And it's a little bit dark in this corner. Right, look, I can extend the pole. You might recognise a few of these cards. Good afternoon, great to see you. If you don't recognise these cards, these were made by my sister at Artful Stamping. Special shout out to Ruth for her beautiful handmade cards. Now, somebody sent me that one. Who is that from? I think it's from Jennifer Newman, yes. And then this is from my downline. That's on the lovely Janice, and I'm just going to cover my calendar a second. That's from Ellen in Australia. Another one from Janice and something from Ruth. I've done quite well out of cards. Okay. Oh, I've got a special delivery of hot chocolate. Could you pop it there for a second? Right. Where were we? Okay, so what has changed? Do you want to know? I fixed my bronze certificate. That's a little bit tidier. I can't decide whether to keep that or not. For the moment, it's going to stay there, but it's a bit tidier than the previous one. My boxes are staying for now. But because they're in boxes, honestly, boxes are, you know, the way forward. If you haven't watched or heard of Marie Kondo, I can't remember the method now, it's gone out of my head. She has everything in boxes, and it is a life changer. Keep my notebooks and my diaries all tidy. So I have done a bit of a sort out to my boxes down here on the left, but it's what's inside. Well, I've slipped. Sorry, folks. I slipped off. Right, okay. So what has changed? That's the one. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. Right, what's changed? So you might notice the main change is this area where I'm waving my hand across and my trolley. Okay. Oh, and just before I do that, I'm going to come back. Look, my son's made me a lovely hot chocolate. We walked in from the rain just now from the post box. And he said, oh, I fancy a hot chocolate. I said, oh, yeah, make me hot chocolate. So I was finding that I had some things stuck on the front of the boxes, which when I'm doing my filming, it looked a little bit cluttered. So I've taken them down and I've put my cards banner there rather than over my desk. I have left my calendars up for now. Might look a bit messy, but it's a working room, you know, working space. So today we've got lots of rain outside, heavy rain. I'm turning you around slowly because I know what it's like when you move fast. Okay, I'm going to talk about my trolley. So this is now my die cutting station, which makes so much more sense for me. I know a lot of people do have trolleys and use it for their die cutting, but I had my die cutting somewhere else. So it's great. I can rifle through my dies, and it's got my platforms there. I've got my magnetic thing, which has always been stuck there. And I put my stamparatus in there for now. And then the bottom shelf is my baskets and catalogues. Now, the big change is my cardstock is now over here. And my little organiser. I've changed the date to the right date. This keeps my notebooks and things, like all Stampin' Up related things, all in one place so I can reach it easily and refer to my notebooks. Now, I had a good suggestion from my downline about labelling up my card storage, and she said I do have labels on them on the other side when I pull them out, but she was suggesting to put labels on there so that when I rifle through I can see the name. And the other great suggestion was to do, for example, like the neutral labels at the top and then the other ones in the middle, and then go further down, because that way you can easily see what's what. Now let me talk to you about this middle shelf. So this has got white and cream cardstock and in colours. Now I wonder if I can show you what's in there. Let me see if I can pull it out. I was going to get rid of this, and it's supposed to, let me pull this out so you can see. It was a rack that you kind of store, what's it called, like baking trays and kind of stuff like that. So I bought it from a TK Maxx to use when we had a lot of cutting boards and my punch boards, but because we don't use them anymore, I don't have them out and about. So I've turned it on the side, and now it makes a perfect rack to be able to separate my cardstock. I'm not going to put that back now, it's going to be a bit dangerous. And to use it that way. So, you know, utilise what you've got and have a think about how you can use things. So that box has remained there. And then bringing you onto my desk space. So the labels that were on the front of my drawers, I've just stuck on the side because it is useful to have the reference of colour families. So just for the sake of the video, I've tidied my desk and put stuff away because I did have things on there, okay? So it isn't usually this tidy, and I was doing some projects, so it's not usually that tidy. So the inks now live here right in front of me in my baskets. I am going to think about ink storage, but for now I think I'm going to leave it like that. And then my middle shelf, I've separated the blenders because I want to get some more storage, and I wanted to know that I could fit more, well, I know I can fit more storage in. So rather than using the shelf space across there, I moved it across to make sure that if I did add more, there will be space for things to fit in. I will catch up with your comments afterwards. So I've got my coloured card all cut out, and look, my collection of stamps. Now, you might think it's a lot. Some of you might think it's not many, but these are all current stamps, and I have decided this year to, just because I've put all the stamps together, I have put the little stars on them so I know immediately which ones are my newer ones, whereas I didn't really bother doing that before. And then my lovely card from my downline, and I forgot to show you my lovely Inspire word that I picked up from somewhere. Okay, so my noisy ticking clock is off to the side now. Now this area here is a little bit more, let's say, junkified, but that's okay. Remember, it's a working space. So I've got my Stampin' Up mug there. I've got my in colours, my cards, concertina file for cards going out. Those are any borrowed stamp sets, so I know that I can't claim them for my own. And that's that space there. So, oh yes, I haven't showed you. So the coloured card that was there is now sweeping you around, was in these drawers here. So I hear you say, well, what's in there now, Esther? Wow, let me show you. Now this, I need to change the order, but just to give you some idea, my glue, oh, there's my glue. I was looking for, oh no, I'm still missing my tape runner. I'll have to find it when you'd think it'd be my glue drawer. You're probably wondering why I've got all these spare lids. I don't know about you, but sometimes when you drop a lid, you might panic that you've lost it and it's going to dry out your glue. I know I don't need so many, but I've just kept them anyway, just in case somebody else loses a lid, you know. Oh, sorry, it does squeak, I should warn you. So kind of liquidy stuff, little embellishments, oh, you can't see, bits and bobs. What else have I got in here? So this is all things kind of workshop-y. So my chamois, my pads, my scrap paper. Sorry, I'm not even showing you the drawer. I'm looking at what I'm doing rather than... So colouring station, colouring pens, dimensionals, bits and bobs, inks and re-inkers, and then the bottom drawer is just some spare storage. Sorry about the squeak. Okay. And that's it, folks. But hopefully, I mean, it's already kind of transformed things. I mean, it's great because I feel a lot more organised with it, and everything's at reaching distance. It's kept nice and tidy. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you, Nessa. Nessa says, candle rubbed on drawers will help, or essential oils. Do you know what? I do that for other things, and I didn't think to... Sometimes I even use... I'm just going to turn you around. Sometimes I even use like kitchen oil, sunflower oils. Where do you store your punches? Asks Kay, who's on my live right now. I'll show you. Right, because they are the heaviest thing, my punches get stored in here. So I have these IKEA boxes. At the moment, everything just fits just so. And this is my top layer. Underneath, I've got non-Stampin' Up punches that I haven't quite yet, you know. Oh no, that one, you're not supposed to be over there. You're supposed to be in here, aren't you? Oh dear. So I have put a red retired circle punches, and these ones are retired at the back as well. But yeah, I don't know. I know people kind of tend to like their punches. I mean, I could probably get rid of some, but yeah. So yeah, they're all in the bottom drawer. My ribbons are becoming a little bit messy. I try to keep my more kind of my current ribbons, you know, in one basket. Actually, I need that basket for my ink storage. Oh, that's where it's gone. And then I'll show you another drawer. Okay, I just shoved that in on top, but don't look at that bit. So at the moment, this is where I'm keeping my 12 by 12 papers. Although I am thinking about a slightly different system for those. Is there anything else I need to show you? I think that's it. Smells better on doors. I use lavender. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I have got some lavender oil. I will try that. Thank you very much. Is there anything you want to know or you'd like to look at? I'm going to sit down. I probably look like I'm dubbing, do I? Let me see if I can get this. I'm not used to using a selfie stick. It's a bit weird. I'm trying to tighten it up so it doesn't fall off. Oh, very unprofessional. Okay, let's have a look at any messages. Oh, Anna's got her blending brushes due today. Exciting. Amy has her craft room. It's a corner of the family room. Yeah. Anna likes her craft bunker. Nessa says she uses a toast rack to store cards made ready to use. A toast rack is a perfect solution. Steph's craft room is her living room, but my living room is huge. 17 foot by 20 foot. I wish I had a crafting space. I have a teeny corner in the bedroom, says Forest Crafts. And I always forget your name. I'm so sorry, Forest Crafts. I know, I do feel very blessed and privileged to have a craft space. I'm just going back to see if I've missed any comments. I like your craft corner, Kay. Kay's got a lovely little craft space. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for my post craft room tour. I know you've been nagging me, and I hope you can go back and see what difference it makes. And even just hoovering the carpet can make all the difference if you can see your carpet. Lovely to have you join me today. Thank you very much. Thank you for enjoying it. Please, if you've liked my changes, give me a thumbs up and go afterwards and comment. Let me know what you like best. Nessa says, now that the kids have flown the nest, she's got a craft room. Now, Ruth, my sister, is going live now. So please do, if you're not already following, I don't know why, the very talented, the very inspiring Artful Stampin'. So please go ahead and follow Ruth over at Artful Stampin'. She's going live now. Wendy says, I store my ribbons on bamboo and hang them on the door with over the door hangers. Sorry, I know I keep jogging around. My arm's getting rather achy trying to hold onto the camera. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Lots of love. And I hope to catch you soon. I'm working on a video at the moment for that gorgeous velveteen paper. So please do come back and subscribe if you're not already to catch my video on the velveteen paper. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I love you and leave you. Take care, everyone. Bye. See you over on Ruth's channel. I'm trying to find the X button. Bye.